Hey guys, it's Micah from Busted Coverage, where we bust our nuts to some football talk here. Today we're talking about kind of week 7 and what our thoughts on. Sorry we missed week 6, guys. There's a lot going on, but we're back at it. We're on week 7, so let's get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Thoughts on Monday Night Football doubleheader: Bucks Lions and Texans Seahawks. What do we think of those games?
Um, this Monday Night Football format is horrible for Eastern Standard Time. I was up till like 2 a.m. watching football, watching a shitty game too. Like the Texans Seahawks game, like was not good at all. It's like Sam Darnold, they were like going crazy. Seahawks were going crazy first half, and then second half, it's just like three and out, three and out, interception, fumble, safety. Like this is the worst second half I've watched this year. It was so boring. The Texans had so many chances to take this game away, but their offense is just atrocious. They have a top 5 defense maybe. Like their defense looked so good in the second half, but their offense is just terrible. So Texans not good. Seahawks looked amazing. And then this Bucks Lions game, Baker had a horrible game. Baker was he was missing passes. He had 50 pass attempts. You're not going to win a game when your quarterback has 50 pass attempts.
Yeah.
Only 230 yards with that. He over or underthrew his receivers multiple times. He had Tez Johnson wide open in the end zone, free touchdown, completely airmailed him. He had Emeka for a touchdown and hit the defender's back. Like so many missed passes. And then the Lions are. There's not much to say about them. They're top 3 team in the league, maybe the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Maybe the best team in the league, and their fourth string defense is better than their starting defense.
Apparently. Yeah, I think like Baker played better than it looks on the stat sheet because there were some like ridiculous plays. The Lions, in my opinion, wanted it more. I think that's all it was because there were some ridiculous plays where like Baker was putting it in K-Dot's hands and he had it and then the defender just ripped it away from him. Right? I mean, like, what do you do about that? It's not your fault. It's an interception, but it's like not your fault. And then there were like multiple catches and then just fumbles. Like they would just hit the ball as soon as they catch it, and they allowed the wide receiver to take a step and then boom, out of the hands. So Lions wanted it more. I mean, they forced so many turnovers. It's tough to move the chains when it felt like they were making passes, but it's every time they make a decent pass, it was fumble, interception, wild plays that just turnovers. So I don't blame Baker as much, but Lions are incredible. You know, they should just start their third string the entire game at this point.
I just don't see like Baker left 2 big touchdowns out there. It would have been a tie game if he didn't miss those, and he had so many missed throws. Yeah, he played better than the stat sheet says, but he still did not play what I was expecting because he was like top MVP favorite coming into this game. I thought the Bucks were going to win this game against a super beat up secondary, but just a bad game by the Bucks. But
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not overreacting about this game. The Bucks are still one of the best teams in the league, and so are the Lions. This was a good game. If we see a rematch, it's going to be a shootout. I hope we see a rematch in the playoffs.
Me too. I really hope so.
You want to say anything else about the Texans Seahawks game, or?
No, I don't really have much to comment on that. I was watching more of the Bucks and Lions game, but I do think like JSN might be.
He might be the best receiver in the league.
He might
right
be
this year.
giving JT a problem or run for his money for the offensive player of the year. I mean, it goes to show Shane Waldron wasn't crap, bro.
Yeah,
he made literally JSN just looks like literally the best receiver in the league.
And I think he's finally answered the question on if he is a clear-cut wide receiver 1. If he can hold down that wide receiver 1 position, yes, he can.
Unbelievable.
He can. That's him.
Hard to bet against him. You know, he's making crazy passes. But, so.
I'll let you take it away on the Broncos-Giants game. The game of the week, one of the games of the year. You said you watched the whole game, so you can.
Yeah, I was there watching. The Giants played incredible up until the fourth quarter. They were up 19-0. It looked like they were going to do some, just win. In fact, we had the Giants winning that game, which is unfortunate. Yeah. It started off with like that crazy tip catch by I think Troy Franklin dove for the tipped catch.
33 points in the fourth quarter.
Dude, ridiculous. 33. And then the Giants got their get back where there's a tip to the tight end or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Theo Johnson.
And then he ran in for the touchdown. And then it was like 26-8, right? And they got every 2-point conversion. The Broncos, shout out to them. They made crap happen. Jackson Dart threw a costly interception in the fourth. You can blame him, but I mean, it's not like he didn't score. I mean, he scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth, letting up 33. Letting up 33 in the fourth quarter is unacceptable. If you're Brian Dable, you're pissed off because that's, in my opinion, a locker room losing loss, right? I mean, if that makes sense. Like, you lose a locker room with those type of losses. I mean, you do. I mean, how do you come back from that? I mean, you lost.
You want to hear something crazy about that game?
That much? Yeah.
If you look at the stat sheet, the box score for the Giants, and you go to kicking, there's just a dash because there wasn't even a single made kick. Their kicker missed.
He missed the extra point at the end too, dude.
The extra point, yeah,
unbelievable.
I think this game is 1 on the kicker, 2 on the defensive coordinator. You just don't give up 33 points, even if you have a really bad defense.
I don't know how that happens.
You just don't give up 33 points. It's like the Broncos get the ball, touchdown. Get the ball again, touchdown. Like, we got to do something about that. Like, the second most points in a single quarter of all time. Like, 33 points in one quarter.
Ridiculous. Like, was it Tom Brady, the other one who broke?
No, the other one was the Lions against the Bears in, like, 2007 or something.
Bro, of course it's against the Bears. Bro.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But, I mean,
Jackson Dart, that's all there is to say. I mean, Jackson Dart didn't play bad. I mean, he had that one really bad interception because he was trying to play hero ball, but again, you blame him, but like he came back and scored.
He got hit and lost his balance. You could say that.
Like regardless, like he came back and scored, and he gave your team a chance to win, and you just threw it still. Like, how do you do this? Like 13, there was 10 seconds. How much time was there left?
40.
No, when the Broncos got the ball again.
Yeah, there's 40.
There was not 40, bro. Was there?
I
Bro,
swear,
there was like no time. Like I don't think there was any time. I mean, there was enough time for 2 passes. That was it.
There was 40 seconds.
There was not 40 seconds. Bro.
There was 40 seconds.
Not having. Whatever you want to say, bro.
Hold on, I'll pull it up right now. You keep talking. I'll pull it up right now.
Point is, like, I don't care how much time there was left. I mean, maybe they just didn't have timeouts or something. I don't know what happened, but ridiculous. It's just like, come on, you have to play better. At the end of the day,
you can't blame that game on Jackson Dart. He
had one bad play. I mean, if you can't win because your quarterback makes one mistake, your team's to fault, in my opinion. Because your quarterback makes one mistake.
4 total touchdowns, almost 300 total yards. You can't blame that on your.
Yeah, like it's the same, and this happened with Russell Wilson against the Cowboys. Way back, was it earlier in the year or no? Last year? When was that? When he scored, it was 37-40. That overtime game. Am I thinking of it right?
Sorry,
when
40 seconds.
When it was Russell Wilson in overtime, you're right, and he made one costly mistake, but had 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, and then they lose. Like, in my opinion, if your team throws, it's his fault, right? Like, come on, like your team. It's happened both to Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart. At a certain point, you got to point at the coach and be like, "Hey, Brian Dable, this is the second time where your quarterback only made one mistake throughout the game." And given he missed a few throws, but like one real costly mistake or one interception, one turnover, and you lose the game because of that. Like, you cannot do that, dog. You gotta like, your defense gotta play better. But
this is all the defensive.
It's unlucky, man. I mean, Jackson Dart did a hell of a game. Shout out to him. He's looking like an incredible quarterback, and I'm happy he's doing well on the Giants, who are a trash franchise at the moment, apparently. But going on to the next point, yeah, bro. So I would say there's like 4 or 5 MVPs maybe. Baker, after that week, I mean, Baker, I think he's still in it, but like
6.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say there's 6 in my eyes. I would say Mahomes.
Who's your one MVP? If you could take one today.
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
After Baker's game last night, it's Mahomes. Okay. Like, you just have to give it to him. There hasn't been insane QB play this year. There's a lot of mid QBs. A lot of bad QBs. There's not a lot of elite tier. Josh is playing bad. Burrow got hurt. Lamar's playing bad. I think Mahomes is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably keep Baker at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh is probably 3. And then I'd give Stafford might be 3. 3-4 is Stafford, Josh. And then below that is Dak and Drake May. Because you know how much I love Drake May. But, I mean if you look at the numbers Dak is putting up, Dak's like leading or like top 2 in all of like passing stats. So I think you rule out Dak. Matt Stafford's playing amazing. Drake May is playing amazing, but he's a second-year guy.
MVP is crazy, bro. If they keep winning,
but it's Mahomes,
they're 5-2. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, I think that the Patriots. I think that Drake May has a better chance of winning MVP because of their record. If they continue to win, they're 5-2 right now. If they continue to win and they're like end the season like 11 or 12 wins, you can make a and Drake May's playing as well as he does. You can make a really good argument.
They might win that division because they beat the
Yeah,
Bills.
Bills
that
once. Bills and not dude. Josh Allen looks very vulnerable. I feel like he's always like. I feel like the Patriots always had their number, except for that one crazy playoff game. But like,
Yeah, the defense isn't even
Yeah.
playing like insane. I'm
Yeah.
kind of scared if I'm a Bills fan right now.
yeah, dude,
Um,
it sucks, man. I mean, you got to play better. But MVP, I'd say right now, I'd take Mahomes, but I think Drake May's got a really good run for his money. So
Yeah, Mahomes just out of nowhere just started horrible. And
he
just,
wasn't
now he's
playing bad.
cheaper.
I mean, the first 2 weeks he was playing iffy, but he started like ramping it up, and that's how it usually is.
Yeah, I think he's like last year he had a mid-year. Everyone was saying like, is he getting more and more washed? But
Yeah.
he's back. I think he's back to his MVP self. He's
Yeah.
dealing. He got Rice back. That wide receiver core is insane. And you add Mahomes back in his MVP self with their defense. That's
Yeah.
scary.
100%. Steve Spagnuolo is like the greatest defensive coordinator I've ever seen in my life. He's so good.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
I
but going
think
back
it's
to
time to talk about the Bears.
4-2 Bears. Are we
We
kidding?
didn't get to talk about them last week.
4 wins in a row.
In a row,
In
baby.
a row. Real test. here.
Caleb has not been playing that well. The run game has
He had a
been
bad last game. He played bad, but I don't think he played that bad against Commanders. He should have had like 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, and it would have looked a lot better if it wasn't
3
for
touchdowns.
and 3. A lot of BS penalties, but that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
The refs are doing everything in their power to make him lose
But
them. They're still
I
winning.
wouldn't even say it's just the Bears. Let's talk about the officiating this year has been so bad.
Yeah, it has
It's
not been
been
good.
awful. That's a sidebar.
think about-
Fix officiating.
Colson
it is,
Loveland,
like, all-time
those offensive pass
Did you
interference.
watch the Jags-Rams
The
game in
Diggs-
Germany or
and
whatever?
did you see the Stephon Diggs one?
Oh, yeah, dude! Oh my
There
gosh!
was 2 calls that Diggs had.
Unbelievable. You need to find out like what you got to do. I don't know. Maybe don't find them because then they'll be scared to call. But like,
Yeah.
you got to do something about that. But that's other off topic.
And the Lions-Chiefs game, when the Lions did that, they threw it to Goff, and then they called it a touchdown. They were about to kick the extra point, and then they went back. They're like, no, let's go take another look. And then they took another look. They said, no, it's not a touchdown. You can't do that.
dude,
You
and
can't do
then Mahomes literally
They're so
pointed at
slow.
someone and flipped the ball. They don't call it on him, bro. That was crazy, bro. That was
Yeah, I
crazy.
think that one had to do like there was a rule that the refs didn't like. I forgot what I think it was illegal contact or something.
So,
and
whatever.
Mahomes was like, he did
that's-
this or whatever, and then
Different topic. Let's talk
I
about
don't
the
know.
Bears. But refs need to be fixed. That's a side
yeah,
note.
the officiating they got to do
Needs to be
something.
fixed immediately, or they need to do something because that cannot happen. I mean, if you're in the playoffs, you're gonna be pissed if they're doing that still. But yeah, Bears are 4-2, so I'm really happy about that. Caleb looked bad last game, but he's been like progressing. It's gonna be a lot of up and downs because like
Yeah,
I mean, it's his 4th offensive coordinator, but I will say, like, to put it simply in summary, like I'm very happy that we feels like we have a genuine coach who knows how to run an offense.
Yep.
As a Bears fan, to consistently put up even 21 plus points in a game,
only team
like
to do it.
only team to do it, that is like actually. Like that is impossible. That's never happened. Like I don't think the Bears have ever done that, bro. It
Never,
feels like,
bro. Never.
But it feels like
The Ben Johnson
we have
effect.
games where we scores like 7 points or like 3 points or like 10 points. It just feels like you find a way to get points on the board, and I'm really happy and excited that we can do that. But go Bears.
I think
you
my one thing, my bright spot about this game is I want to talk about Kyle Monungai, 13 rushes, 81 yards in his first touchdown of his career. He's Pacheco 2.0, and he's going to be better than Pacheco because
Do you know what?
Pacheco
You know what
doesn't
I
really know.
saw
He's
someone
going to be
say?
Caleb's. He's going to be Caleb's Pacheco to his Mahomes
Yeah.
later down the line. And this run game is so fun to watch. Like the offensive
is,
line's
it
finally
is,
on the
bro.
same page, perfect blocks.
So
The tight ends are blocking, the receivers are blocking out wide. Like
Yeah.
everyone's doing their job, and
Literally.
you never see this from a Bears team in the past 5 years.
no, they look like after the bye they figured it out, and I love this. I saw this one thing. So we have they have the Lions when Ben Johnson was there. They have Knuckles and Sonic. I saw someone say Mordecai and Rigby, bro, because Monungai, bro. That was
Yeah, that
like
might
super
be.
funny. Mordecai and Rigby,
Monungai,
so
Mordecai.
goofy, bro. So goofy.
And
And
DeAndre
Swift
Swift,
is
I mean,
rigged
he's proven all the
because-
doubters wrong. I was one of them, honestly. I
I'm
thought they
excited.
should have.
He's looking really, really good. I didn't think he was going to be good, but he's
Yeah.
definitely making a lot better choices, and he's figured it out. So I'm happy for the Bears to be playing well, and good for them. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you contend for a playoff
Defense is
spot
the
in a
top two.
very competitive NFC conference. So maybe
And
that
honestly,
helps.
this is like the first time that I can say confidently, I think there is a chance they can win the division.
yeah,
They beat
they're-
them.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, they won't beat
You
them
need to
first.
beat the Lions, though. You have to
Yeah.
Like we had a really bad game, but I think
You
we
have to
figured it
split
out.
with the Lions, split with the Vikings,
You have to
split
win.
maybe
I
maybe
think we
sweep
could,
the Packers.
bro.
Maybe?
Packers play down to their competition. I feel like whenever we play the Packers, it's like we keep it close to the fourth quarter, and then they all of a sudden take away with it. But I feel like they play to their competition, and we could 100% win.
Just imagine once
So-
this pass game gets going, though.
Dude,
Like-
I think next year is when we'll see like the offense really start to be a problem.
Yeah,
Like
because it
30
really
a game.
takes a year or two to like for a
does.
new offense, a completely new staff,
does.
completely new like group
And
of
we're
guys.
better players. We have all of the people, but I think we get another running back and then get a edge, and we're gonna be a problem. We're gonna start some problems in the NFC.
And yeah, this is like half of the full strength of that this offense can be at.
Dude,
and
and
the
our-
defense is so good.
Even though our best corner's out, no one talks about that. That our best corner has been out
He's
all
the top
year.
3 corner in the league, and he's been out.
He's been out all year. And Tyreek Stevenson, I know he's had some iffy plays, but he's been
He's
playing
had a good
well
year
this year.
so far.
This year he's been playing well ever since week
Yeah.
2.
Crazy pick.
But let's go on the next segment. I think Bears is that's enough talking about our team because I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else wants
Yeah.
to hear about it. Pretenders and contenders. All right, so let's kind of go down this list. We'll talk about the top of every division, and then we'll kind of throw in some other some other teams here. New England Patriots, contenders or pretenders?
Contenders.
All right,
Contenders.
contenders.
You-
Why though?
You knew,
think
you
that
knew
they
I
can
was high on
contend?
the Pats. You
You
knew
think
I
they
was
can
high on the
contend
Pats.
for like a real cause problems in the playoffs?
I think Drake May is Tom Brady reincarnated, and I think Diggs is doing well. Hunter Henry's awesome. Kayshon Boutte is looking like out of nowhere, just an insane receiver. Their like receiver core is looking good. Drake May is doing what Mahomes does with
Yeah.
mid-tier receivers.
Yeah.
The run game, they're barely even giving the ball to Travion Henderson, and they're still they still don't have a horrible run game. I personally think Henderson should be getting more of a workload over Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
The defense is not playing that bad. They're just winning. They're just playing great football, and if they keep it up, they are 100% contenders.
Yeah.
In my eyes, at least. You think
Yep.
they're pretenders?
No, I think they're contenders. They'll be a problem, 100%.
Definite play.
Yeah. What about the Pittsburgh Steelers? We think.
Nope.
Nope.
I took the Bengals to beat the Steelers. I think they're pretenders. I think Rodgers is
Yeah.
old. He's gonna fall off.
Yep.
They went on a good win streak. They're gonna have a winning record. They're probably gonna make the playoffs, but they're not a Super Bowl contender. They're not an AFC contender,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I
They're
100% agree.
pretenders.
I think they might maybe win a playoff game, but I don't
Yeah,
think they're going.
they're gonna have 9-8, maybe 10-7.
They'll be. I think they get like 10 or 11 wins, but they're not gonna do much outside of that. Colts. I think they're contenders.
Oh, the Colts might be.
Dude, they
the
might
Colts
be one
might
of
be
the best
team in
teams.
the league.
I don't know how, but they have the most unstoppable offense I've ever seen.
Dude, I mean, they have the
Tyler
best-
Warren is open every time they pass it to him. It doesn't matter. There's no one within 10 feet of him. I watched that game yesterday. Against the Chargers. No one, or not yesterday, a couple days ago. No one was within 5 feet of the guy every single time he got the ball. You got to.
Yeah, I mean, look at quarterback, running back, receivers, offensive line, defense, coaching. Everything is just like everything looks good. Daniel Jones, I can finally say he's a good quarterback. Like,
pretty exciting.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in the league. Their defense is insane. There's just nothing bad you can say about this team. 6-1. It's easy playoffs and easy division win, most likely. I think they're definite contenders and Super Bowl contenders, honestly, with how the league's been
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah. 100% agree.
Broncos.
Denver
What do you think about the
Broncos.
Broncos?
You know,
This one's hard.
I think this one's tough, but I think they're contenders. Here's why. Because as much as like they're just winning too many close games, and like when you're winning so many close games, in my opinion, and you're just finding a way to win. Like, it's hard to say you're a pretender if you come back from 33 points in the fourth quarter. If you score that many, it's hard to be a pretender and do that. You can't just fake your way into that. I mean, Sean Payton's a great head coach, and he's finding ways to win. So, I think they're contenders.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, with Sean Payton as their coach, their defense is one of the best in the league, top 3, maybe the best, and the offense is playing mid, and they're 5-2. So
Yeah, exactly.
once,
Imagine once they get
once
started.
this offense gets going, the run game's already looking good, but once Bo Nix can get it going, they're definitely contenders in my eyes. And I don't know if they win the division. This is a crazy competitive division, but we'll see. But they're definitely going to make the playoffs, and they're going to look good.
100%. With Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles.
I think that they're on the same boat as the
They just find ways to win.
Broncos.
They find ways to win, and
Yeah,
that's
they just find ways
good
to win.
team does.
Yep. All right. I don't think there's much else to say. I mean, once they get that pass game going, AJ. I mean, they did last. If they continue that and keep Saquon Barkley on the ground, moving, I think there'll be a problem. I think there'll be a problem. Saquon has definitely gotten a lot of load off his back. He's definitely been showing.
Yeah, people are understanding it. I personally am like low on the Eagles. I think they're pretenders.
Yeah.
They do just find ways to win though. They're gonna
Yeah.
in the close game. That's just what they do. They keep fighting. That's Jalen Hurts. That's his mentality. But I don't think they're going back to back. I could see them getting upset in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
Depending on who they play.
And to go on to the next person, speaking of upsets and dogs, a couple of years ago, the Packers. I know that the Lions are technically more wins, but we'll talk about the Packers here because the Lions are definitely contenders, no question.
Yeah.
Packers.
Have the
What
higher
do you
one.
think about them?
I mean, like at the beginning of the year, we thought they were going to be one of the best teams in the league. Like,
Yeah.
Super Bowl, they have Parsons. Like, they're
Yeah.
blowing out teams. But then you lose to the Browns. You tie with
Mhm.
horrible Cowboys.
And then
defense.
barely beat the Cardinals because Cardinals were
barely
trash. with
beat the
Jacoby
Cardinals, which they
Brissett.
should have won.
With Jacoby Brissett.
I don't know if I can say that they're contenders, but I don't know if I can say they're pretenders too.
No,
They're
I'd
just-
say I think they're properly rated. 4-1 is their real record. It's just tough because they play to their competition.
Yeah,
I think they'll be a problem in the NFC. It's hard to say contender because it feels like everyone's a contender in the NFC. There's so many good players or
yeah.
teams.
The NFC North is the best division in the league, and they're going to get
NFC
another.
West is right behind them. You get
Yeah, they're going to get another 3 playoff team division probably.
I think West is gonna get 3. I think we get I don't know, bro. Isn't that crazy? That they're probably gonna be like a 10-win team that's
Yeah,
just
the Bears are probably going to be 10-7 and get
and they're
unlucky.
gonna miss the playoffs, which I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
All right,
But,
next we can go Bucks.
I think Bucks
Let's
are
talk about
contenders
Bucks.
still. I know they had a bad game, but I think they're still contenders. I mean, Baker had
I
a
agree.
iffy game. It's hard to dude. The Lions are the Lions. They're off of a loss. Playing the Lions off of a loss is like a death sentence. I mean, they're literally just win every game after a loss.
The Bucks
So,
have 174 points scored, and 175 points against.
yeah, no, they're -1 net points, but they find a way to win. They find a way to win.
Yeah.
So
So many close games.
yeah, man.
But I would
And
not panic.
Low key, Carolina Panthers add on to that. 4-3. I think they're pretenders, but they've been winning games.
Pretenders is 4-3.
They've
They
been
haven't played
winning
insane
games, though.
teams.
They've
They have
games,
been
man.
winning.
I'm
And I
excited.
think the Falcons are pretenders at 3-3. I think they're better than 3-3 in my eyes.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Going on to NFC West.
NFC West. Yeah, what you were
49ers.
talking about.
49ers we're talking about.
I'll let you take this one.
I think the 49ers, this is going to be very, very hot take. I think they're
Pretenders.
pretenders.
Yeah.
Because
I also think
as good as they are, dude, I'm sorry. They're... I just don't know, man. They
They're
just
so
find ways
beat
to
up.
win, but they're so beat up. They're not... And you can find ways to win in the regular season with a team, but you get exposed against great teams in the playoffs.
Yeah. And you need a
You're
good
gonna get
defense.
exposed,
Wow.
and you're not. Dude, Fred Warner out for the year. I don't
Most
know,
has been
there's-
hurt.
Everyone's hurt,
I
dude.
can't even keep track of everything.
Everyone's hurt in their team.
Their
even,
whole
their
receiving
main-
core is hurt.
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk's still hurt, right? Or no?
Yeah, he is. George Kittle's
so-
the best blocking tight end in the league.
Yeah,
0 catches, 0 yards.
2 targets. Yeah, but that
CMC
whole
might be the
division is
best.
scary.
See,
I
if
think
you can
Seattle,
top
I think
Seattle-
Seattle's a better team. If you look
Yeah.
at their net, I know net points isn't everything because the Eagles aren't great net points and
Yeah.
whatever. But dude, their 7 net points Like they're only +7, but like Seahawks and Rams have 57 net points. Like they're above. Like 57 points outscore their opponents. Like think about that. They're really good.
I
So
mean,
they're
yeah,
gonna be a problem.
Jason's playing like arguably the best receiver in the league.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, their defense is playing insane. Like they have one of the
Mm.
top, probably maybe top 10 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold is just showing that we're at like like the Jets and Panthers or wherever he was. They were just horrible places for QBs because he goes to the Vikings, amazing.
Yeah.
Seahawks, another amazing season.
100%.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are the second best team in this division behind the Rams, who are also
I think the
five
Rams
and
are really
two,
contenders, bro.
also 5-2 contenders. You know what I think about them? I think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
I think they're really
Um,
good. If there's anyone else you want to add on though, I
is
mean,
playing amazing. Puka's hurt and they're still winning. Devontae Adams had what 3 touchdowns or did he have 2? I think it was 3,
he had
right?
three. He had three.
Against the Jags, who people were talking about the Jags being good. They beat the Rams,
Pretenders.
beat them. It's like who is good and who's bad in the league. It's so balanced.
Yeah. Is there anyone you want to add on? Maybe the Bills. I think they're. You know, I don't know, bro. They might be a problem, but like their defense needs to lock
They're looking
in.
shaky.
Yeah, we'll figure it
But
out.
I
think
mean, they have Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, hard
When
to
you have
beat,
Josh
so.
Allen, you're gonna win games.
And then Chiefs are contenders. I think that's all I really got to talk about. I don't think there's no. Ooh, Cowboys. Cowboys.
The Cowboys have the best offense and the worst defense. It's like
Yeah.
number one and then
It's like
32nd.
Marino that one year
Insane.
when they went like 8-8.
It's like the Bengals last year.
Yeah, that too.
The Cowboys defense this year might be worse than the Bengals defense last year, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's so bad. They've given up 200 points.
I could name like 2 people on that team on the defense, like Deron Bland.
Deron
that's
Bland,
it.
Trayvon Diggs,
Yeah, literally.
Overshown.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
Their
I think
offense is
contenders.
so good.
I think
saw-
if your offense that good, you're contenders though. I mean,
I
you're
saw
consistent.
Pickens without CD is on pace for like 1,800 yards and 15 touchdowns, and with CD he's on pace for like 907 touchdowns. That's just insane. Because so like even if CD gets hurt again,
Yeah.
their offense is still going to be 30 points per game.
Well,
They have
'cause,
an
I mean,
amazing run game, which
I
was
think
the big,
GP's like a wide receiver one. To be
yeah.
honest.
They have 2 wide receiver ones on their team, and their run game. That was the big question going in this year with them. And the run
Javonte
game,
Williams playing incredibly.
best fantasy steal for me.
Yeah, dead ass. Screw you.
But I think if they can get the defense going, fire Eberflus, get a new defensive coordinator, learn learn their lesson. They can be contenders. I don't know if they can win this division, but they can get second squeak into the playoffs. But yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much else to add on. We'll post our picks here soon on week 8. Right, we're on week 8 now. We'll post our picks here
Yep.
soon on week 8. And
6
I'm
teams on a
excited.
bye this week.
That's ridiculous, but I'm excited to see
Yeah.
maybe the Bears beat the Ravens. Maybe.
We'll
Hey,
see.
Lamar might not be healthy, so. But
6
yeah.
points over Bucks.
Either way, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Peace.